Good morning, my dear friends. Today we'll discuss about the laboratory accreditation process. Laboratory accreditation. What is accreditation? Why we go for accreditation? What is the needed of accreditation in testing laboratory and calibration laboratory? So today we'll discuss about all this about accreditation. So first we'll discuss about what is accreditation. Now, accreditation means a formal recognition by a national or international body that a testing or calibration laboratory is competent to carry out specific tests and calibration. It is the recognition of the lab's competency and capability by a national or international body. Then come to why we go for accreditation. Why accreditation needed in a laboratory? And to ensure the reliability, repeatability and the reproducibility of the test result reported, to ensure the technical validity of the test result reported, to establish the credibility of the labs, to ensure the ready acceptability of the test result by the trades, industry and regulatory authorities such as EIC, BIS, APEDA, etc. Then come to some of international standard which is applicable to the laboratory. So first come to ISO 17000, which is the conformity assessment vocabulary and the general principle. ISO 17025, which is general requirement for the competency of testing and calibration laboratory, and ISO 15189, it is for the medical laboratory, the particular requirements for the quality and competence. Then come to the role of the International Laboratory Accreditation Corporation, which is nothing but ILAC. ILAC, that means International Laboratory Accreditation Corporation. Now, what is that ILAC? ILAC is to develop the principle and the practice of the laboratory accreditation to harmonize the procedure and the criteria for accreditation, to assist in the development of new programs, to facilitate mutual recognition of members' program, to reduce technical barriers in trade, to improve international acceptability of test results. Then come to some other international bodies like ILAC, International Laboratory Accreditation Corporation, APAC, Asia Pacific Accreditation Corporation, EA, European Corporation for Accreditation, IASC, Inter-American Accreditation Corporation, SADC, Southern African Development Corporation Accreditation, AFRAC, African Accreditation Corporation, ARAC, Arab Accreditation Council. Then come to what is certification. Now, certification is a procedure by which a third party certification body gives a written assurance that a product, process or service of an organization conforms to specific requirements. So, specific requirements in the ISO 9001 assure the clients that the organization has in place and effective quality or environmental management system, does not confer technical credibility of the test result. So, certification is not appropriate for the laboratory or inspection body. Then come to accreditation. It is a procedure by which an authoritative body, that means NABL, gives formal recognition that a body, laboratory or a person signatory is competent to carry out a specific task or scope. The criterion ISO 17025, it includes all those requirements of the ISO 9001 relevant to the scope of laboratory. It assures that client that the procedure and the test result are technically valid. Then the recognition the technical competency of the laboratory staff. And the recognition the technical competency of laboratory staff, it endorses that the laboratory operates the management system effectively. Then come to the accreditation of the laboratory in India. And the National Accreditation Board for what is NABL? It's the National Accreditation Board for the Testing and Calibration Laboratory, which is set up in 1992. Right now 3,500 plus testing, 300 calibration laboratory and 1900 medical labs are accredited by NABL in various fields. And the NABL is a member of APSC and ILAC, International Laboratory Accreditation Corporation.